Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into goodness. 16 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Morality, which means principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong or good and bad behavior. Morality. For example, the matter boiled down to simple morality: innocent prisoners ought to be freed. Number 2. Generosity, which means the quality of being kind and generous. Generosity. For example, I was overwhelmed by the generosity of friends and neighbors. Number 3. Honesty, which means the quality of being honest. Honesty. For example, they spoke with convincing honesty about their fears. Number 4. Humanity, which means the quality of being humane. Humanity. For example, he praised them for their standards of humanity and care. Number 5. Rectitude, which means righteousness. Rectitude. For example, local worthies rarely challenged the rectitude of the chief constable. Number 6. Merit, which means the quality of being particularly good or worthy, especially so as to deserve praise or reward. Merit. For example, composers of outstanding merit. Number 7. Good, which means that which is morally right. Good. For example, a mysterious balance of good and evil. Number 8. Purity, which means freedom from immorality, especially of a sexual nature. Purity. For example, white roses represent purity and innocence. Number 9. Benevolence, which means the quality of being well-meaning. Benevolence. For example, the hospital depended on the benevolence of local businessmen. Number 10. Righteousness, which means the quality of being morally right or justifiable. Righteousness. For example, we had little doubt about the righteousness of our cause. Number 11. Virtue, which means behavior showing high moral standards. Virtue. For example, the simple virtue and integrity of peasant life. Number 12. Nobility, which means the quality of being noble in character. Nobility. For example, a man of nobility and learning. Number 13. Uprightness, which means the condition or quality of being honorable or honest. Uprightness. For example, there is a general lack of uprightness in these postmodern times. Number 14. Equity, which means the quality of being fair and impartial. Equity. For example, equity of treatment. Number 15. Probity, which means the quality of having strong moral principles. Probity. For example, the Chancellor exuded competence and fiscal probity. What do you think of these synonyms? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Moreover, you can follow the channel by hitting the subscription button.